Football is once again among us, my brothers. So, without further interruption, let's dive into the top 5 quarterbacks for the 2015-2016 season. Starting off, let me get my honorable mentions because I got to get my honorable mentions out of the way. Honorable mention number 1, I'm going to put Andrew Luck, the quarterback from the Indianapolis Colts. Honorable mention number 2, I'm going to put my very own quarterback, Ryan Tannehill from the Miami Dolphins. And honorable mention number 3 will be Eli Manning, the quarterback from the New York Giants. I think he's going to have a huge season this year with Victor Cruz and, of course, the guy that the fucking NFL keeps in their mouths like every fucking day. But anyway, I digress. Let's start off with the list, the top 5 quarterbacks for the 2015-2016 season, starting off with a quarterback who had a brilliant resurgence last year. Of course, he has a plethora of weapons, including the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL in Antonio Brown, and just a plethora of young weapons, and then a great young running back in the backfield, Bell, back there, you know, to accommodate him and doing everything that he needs to do to get this Pittsburgh Steelers team back to a championship. And, of course, I am talking about Big Ben Roethlisberger, tough, strong, one man in the pocket is not bringing him down. Arm tackles are a waste of fucking time. He is a big-time quarterback. He's clutch. He has 2 Super Bowl rings, and he just plays big. I love him as a quarterback. I don't know about as a man, but that would be homo, so I have to say no homo. And that's why Big Ben Roethlisberger is the number 5 quarterback on this year's list. Diving right into the number 4 quarterback, and this hurts my heart, man, because I've never put this man on the list. You know what? I still don't like his style of play as a quarterback. I don't. I will never be able to appreciate a quarterback who's only capable of hurting you if he gets perfect protection. But the fact of the matter is that this team is a very intelligent football team. They know their weaknesses, and they're able to game plan for those weaknesses. If you watched the Super Bowl last year between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots, you saw that first half of the game, Tom Brady was getting knocked around. Now, part of that shit was due to the injuries that, I forget the dude's name. He ended up going out of the game, and Michael Bennett ends up getting basically shut down, which gives Brady the time to stand in a clean pocket and throw. So I've already given it away. Of course, my number 4 quarterback is none other than Tom Brady. I don't like his style of play, but they fucking win. He's fucking accurate. He's a leader in the fucking huddle, so I got to put him in the top 5. I'm not doing that because anybody said, you got to put. No, I'm doing it because it makes sense, right? The number 3 quarterback is big time. If I needed a quarterback to go into the playoffs with, this guy is the best playoff quarterback in football. Of course, I am talking about none other than Joe Flacco. He does not put up the greatest numbers during the regular season. But you know what? I would rather have his numbers during the regular season than have Andrew Luck's numbers during the postseason. Any day. Give me Joe Flacco's numbers. And like before last year, there was a lot of people, and I heard a lot of chatter in my head. Well, Joe Flacco only wins because he had Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. And guess what? They had the Patriots down by 14 points twice last year in the playoffs. And if they didn't have the 5th string, 6th string wide cornerbacks out there playing in this game, the Ravens would have made it to the Super Bowl last year. Go back and watch. Joe Flacco is a fucking beast. He's a beast with a big cannon for an arm. He's faster than what people give him credit for. He's able to extend plays, and actually he's a better quarterback when he is extending plays. When Flacco is making and creating and moving the pocket to get players open, he's a better quarterback for that. So that's why Joe Flacco is my number 3 quarterback on the list. The number 2 quarterback on this list is none other than Russell fucking Wilson. Another quarterback that people don't give a lot of respect to. I often get into these conversations and people telling me, well, Russell Wilson is only great because he has a great defense and a run game, and that's why he wins. And then I say, well, what about Andy Dalton? And they say, what do you mean? I say, well, Andy Dalton has a top 5 running game and a top 5 defense, and he can't get out of the first round of the playoffs. And they go silent. See, you can have all of those things lined up, but your quarterback has to play consistent, efficient football. And not only does Russell Wilson play consistent, efficient football, but he's capable of making plays when you need that play. If you put Peyton Manning on that team, that Seattle team last year, they never get past the 49ers, ever. They don't. Because there's plays that Russell Wilson made, especially that play where he beats the defensive end, gets outside the pocket, stands in there, makes a play, keeps the play alive, and throws a dart to the receiver down the field. And I'm like, whoa, shit. This guy's a fucking beast. Peyton Manning doesn't make that play. Tom Brady does not make that play. But Russell Wilson makes that play. That's the play I'm talking about. When you shouldn't have a play, when you should be sacked, when the play should be over with. Those are the plays that make me go, whoa, damn. Any quarterback can stand in a clean pocket and throw. I take that back because there's some motherfuckers that can't throw worth the shit. Yeah, you know who I'm fucking talking about. What's that backup for the 49ers? I forget his fucking name. That motherfucker can't hit the ocean standing on the shore. He garbage. You garbage. You fucking garbage. You garbage. But anyway, that is my number 2 quarterback is Russell Wilson. Number 1 quarterback, to nobody's surprise, he's been my number 1 quarterback for the last 3-4 seasons. And I actually thought that Andrew Luck was going to come and take his place at some point. But Andrew Luck, to me, has went backwards. And people are saying that this Colt team could be the best Colt team he ever had. This Colt team is 2 injuries away from being the same team that they were last year. And, of course, my number 1 quarterback, I am talking about accuracy. I'm talking about the ability to make plays even when there isn't a play to be made. I just hope he can stay healthy. He's already lost Jordy Nelson, and we'll see what Cobb does. But he's so good at getting players open. He's so good at leading in that locker room and leading in that huddle. So I just feel like he's gonna make Devontae Adams or James Jones or Cobb, any one of those guys is gonna have a huge season as long as Aaron Rodgers is in that pocket. He's the best quarterback. He is the perfect complement of arm strength, arm accuracy, and the ability to create when the pocket is not there. That's why Aaron Rodgers is the best. Give him a bad pocket, he still makes plays. Give him a clean pocket, he fucking knifes you. He's just a beast, no matter what the predicament is. He just got to stay healthy. Because if he would have stayed healthy last year, they would have been in the Super Bowl. Him hobbling and not being able to go full strength is the reason why they lost to Seattle. And he still played well. He was fucking hurt, and he still played well. Anyway, I will talk to you guys next time. Drop your comments below. Let the discussion begin. Remember, this video is being made on 9/9/2015. This video is not based on the stats of the 2015-2016 season. It's simply a prediction. All right? Peace.